everybody, CW here. We got a multiple unboxing. A couple things just to share and a couple things that, are more important to share. Amazon had some of these. I found them on Black Friday. They were really cheap. So I grabbed them. They're specific for the 22 Hornet. And I needed something special for that K Hornet. What makes the difference is the insert that's in here. It holds the smaller Hornet cases a lot better. Also works for the 30 carbine. So I grabbed 3 of those. No big deal. They're like, I don't know, $3-4 a piece. They're cheap. Jesse B had a video a week or so back. AIM Sports. They had some really, really good prices on a really nice set of ambi safeties for an AR. They were cheap. So I grabbed 2 of them. I got a couple of rifles that I want to put them in. This is another Amazon deal. These are shell loops for two cartridges. Comes with the Velcro side, so you glue that on whatever you want, and you get you quick access to 2 shells. I find it handy for a lot of the single shots. Put it on the synthetic stock, glue it on. So just a couple of things to share. But the big thing is this one right here. Now here's the story. It's kind of fun. I talked about it a little bit in the Friday night chat. Wow, this knife's getting dull. If you were on, you got to see it. If you weren't, you missed it. But so a week or so ago, I was surfing eBay. I used to have a whole bunch of Contenders. A couple of frames and a whole bunch of barrels. And in 2020, my company was sold. The company I worked for was sold, and the new owners were not very nice. They fired everybody who was close to retirement age, which wasn't me. But then they went around second time and they fired everybody who was in any kind of managerial and made any kind of money. They let them all go. And that was me. I had been there for 19 years. I was manager of one department and assistant manager of another. And I had been there, like I say, almost 20 years. Homemade box. Nice job. So I'm looking around, and there's a couple barrels that I want to replace, that I really want to have, that I miss. And one of them is a 7x30 Waters Contender barrel, 14-inch. So I keep a watch out for one of those. And another one is a 357 Maximum barrel. Now I had a 10-inch, and it was nice, a little blasty, but I thought maybe a 14 would be nicer. So I've been watching, and this came on. This is a MGM 357 Maximum 14-inch 1/16 twist Contender barrel. Very nice shape. Super, super clean. Heavy bowl contour. Really nice. Really, really nice. A little bit of junk on here, but we'll clean that off. I got a base coming. USA made, baby. I had a base coming. So here's the story. And I like it. I like it. I love it. I'm glad I got it. I think I got it for a pretty good price. These go for some big dollars. Take a long time to get. And very, very well received. Very well appreciated. Very well made. Good shooting barrels. I've got a couple of Maximums. I really, really like them. And we'll be doing some videos on it. So here's the story, how I got it. So I'm watching eBay. I find it. Comes on there, and it's a good price. Now, I've got lots going on lately. I'm really busy all over the place. So I don't really have time to sit in front of the phone and watch things when they close and when they're around. So I used to be really on top of this, and I would sit there and I would set my alarms, and I would go and I would bid right at the last minute to my maximum bid, and it doesn't drive the price up, doesn't get other people bidding that you don't want bidding, doesn't, drive that price up like I just said. And generally, if you're willing to spend a little money, you can get the item that way versus throwing money at it 5, 6, 7 days before it closes, and then somebody else seeing it and bidding you up past what you wanted to spend, and then it's gone. You've already put your maximum in, and that's it. You're done, and it's gone. So it makes better money for the seller, but you're not in it for the seller. You're in it for you. You want the item yourself. So long story short, I put in the maximum amount I was willing to pay because I didn't have time to watch and sit there. Day before, not quite 24 hours, maybe 12, 16 hours before, I happen to go on there and I see that I am outbid by $80, $75. So I say, crap. Well, all right, que sera, whatever. I'll find another one. Wasn't meant to be. So I said, I'm kind of hyped about this. I'm just gonna buy another 10-inch barrel, and I can rechamber it myself. So I'm gonna save a little bit of money because the maximums are a little more money. I'm gonna buy a 10-inch 357 mag Contender barrel, made in New Hampshire, and I'll just ream it out to the maximum, and I'll have a maximum again. So I went to my second choice that was on the thing there, saved about $100. Buy it now, grabbed it, paid for it, done. Okay, move on with my life. That'll come, I'll take care of it, we'll have fun and move on. Do my thing, go to bed, get up the next morning, busy running around, and I notice I get an email saying that a bid was redacted, canceled. So I go on there, I said, what did I do? Uh-oh, what did I made a mistake, something happened, I don't know, credit card, I don't know, something happened. Well, no, it wasn't me. It was the guy who bid on this barrel who outbid me 12 hours before. His bids were redacted, canceled, thrown away. Well, now there's less than 2 hours in the auction, and I've got like $60 or $70 to spare with, the amount I can pay for this barrel that I've said I would spend. Oh man, I just bought the other Contender barrel. I don't need two. Well, don't you know, nobody else bid. So it closed and I won. So here's the one that I wanted in the first place. I also have a 10-inch 357 mag coming. I'm rich, deep in barrels. Well, remember what I said in the beginning? I really wanted a 7x30 Waters 14-inch. Well, there was one of those on there too. And I figured I could swing 2 barrels. So I threw a starting bid at it just because it had 7 days left. It was just starting 10 days. It was a long auction. I think it was 10. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It was a long auction. Figured it would keep it coming up. They would remind me. I would have a better chance of maybe being able to buy it. Came with a stainless steel base and rings, which I figured would be good to put on this when I first placed the bid, assuming that I won this. Well, I forgot all about it. Totally forgot about it. I won the 2 barrels here, doing my thing. I was watching it, said it was going to be shipped. While I'm on the phone, checking tracking on this, my phone says, pay now. Pay now? Pay now for what? I go and look. I won the 730 Waters barrel. I'm 3 barrels deep. Nobody else bid on it. So it's a good deal. It's not a steal, but it's a fair deal, especially considering that it's got that base and rings on it, which are going to go over here. going to go on this barrel. And then the bases and rings that are on that are going to go on this barrel. And then I've got a new set of bases and rings that are going to go on that barrel. And the 10-inch comes with a rail. I'm going to shoot it, see how it goes. Maybe it's, you know, like I said last night, maybe it shoots a one-hole group at 1,000 yards. We're going to shoot and find out. It's a used barrel. We're not going to hurt it none. And then I'll probably put it up for sale, because I don't really need to have a 357 Magnum and a 357 Maximum, because if you don't know, the Maximum will shoot 38s, 38 Dan Wessons, 357 mags. It'll shoot them all. So we'll shoot this one and see how it shoots. I'm sure it's going to shoot really nice. And we'll have some fun with this. We'll make some videos. All right, here we go. Came with this nice case too, which is pretty cool because it holds multiple barrels. Not that I'll have a use for it, because any barrel I'm going to have is going to have a scope on it. But anyway, there we go. So, God bless everybody. Hope you liked my story. Hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. We'll see you coming the holiday season and throughout next year. God bless. CW out.